Howdy y'all, Big Country here, and today I'm going to be going over my favorite technique for booking a lot of demos really fast. For those of y'all that don't know, I used to be an outsourced SDR, and I would book hundreds of meetings for almost a dozen different tech companies with different sales campaigns. This one I call either the close-in or the pre-close.
Hey, Aaron?
Yes.
Hey, Aaron, it's Aaron. It's also Aaron with Transmit Biometric Logins. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No. Your caller ID though showed up as somebody else, so I was a little confused by that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got transferred in.
Notice how things started off. He came off first with, oh, the caller ID was weird. What I did was I have a call system where I can make up whatever my number is. So a technique that I used to use I would put in the headquarters line for a direct or a cell phone that I was calling. So when a prospect picks up the phone, they think it's from their internal company. So they're much more likely to answer the phone.
I was getting in touch, Aaron, because I saw that you were the dev manager over there at Scogan's Festival Foods, and
Yeah, that's correct.
I represent. It's called BindID, and so it's an app-free solution that uses biometrics to allow users on e-commerce websites to log in using any device to access any channel. So typically either an e-commerce website or call center, just by using their finger or by looking at the screen. So I wanted to get this on your radar and find out if it's if it's in somewhat in your purview, if we could set aside a few minutes to show you how it works.
All right, so here's the close-in/the close. A lot of SDR cold calling situations will have you qualify or just try to get prospects to open up right out of the gate. I don't like doing that. I think it makes more sense to do a big pitch up front, get your value add out there, show that you're a smart, educated person, and then work objections from there. Also, while setting the precedent that my goal is to book a meeting. So if you have any objections to that, that's what we're up against.
How it works.
Well, I mean, really, we outsource that, so I can't. It's not something that we typically develop in-house,
Mhm.
so I don't know that this would really fit very well.
When you say we outsource that, what do you mean?
Yeah, we have another company that manages our online presence externally outside the company,
Mhm.
and the app and stuff like that.
So
we don't do that development internally.
So what kind of development are you focused on?
Primarily data integrations, also like reporting and business intelligence.
Okay, so like back end and then business solutions, that kind of thing.
Totally.
I gotcha. So
Yep.
where's the cutoff between, like, say if I go on Scogan's main website and I want to shop, purchase something like that.
Yep.
How I guess from what you're telling me, it sounds like a different company altogether.
Well, it's actually so when you're talking about festfoods.com, it's actually two companies. So one company does the main website, and we have another company that does the app and the shop.festfoods.com.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the main website is another company, and then also the app is an entirely different one as well.
Correct.
Okay, but Fest Foods is I guess, I mean, you all would have some kind of licenses to what kind of work they're doing, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, from your perspective, I guess this would tie some amount into, if you're doing more like BI database type stuff, I could imagine this tying in as well to, user identities and that kind of thing. If from your perspective, I mean, do you think, like, do you see the potential benefit in if a customer wants to, so I'm on fast foods right now, and I see the click and go pickup option. If I was on here right now and I wanted to add something to my cart and I wanted to go ahead and check out, there's the sign in or create an account. If I was signing in, you know, basically the option would be right there just to use my finger to scan in and get into my account. At least in your position, do you see that, if that was a thing that y'all offer, do you see that as being something that could benefit you?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, I got to get going here actually because I'm meeting with somebody in a few minutes. But if you want to send me an email with some information, I'll take a look at it and talk about it with my supervisor.
Emails are my favorite objection. Here's how I deal with them.
Okay. Well, how about we do this, Aaron? It's I don't want to overcomplicate things and, you know, try to explain like the structure of how this work and that work's done over and over again. Do you got 15 minutes tomorrow where we can just show you the breakdown, and then that way you can kind of figure out how that might pertain
Here's the
to
real
you,
close.
or,
Here's the reclose.
work with other folks on the team, or with your external folks.
Yeah, I could do something in the afternoon.
Okay. What time works best for you, you think?
So that's where I'll pause it for today, guys. But after this, what I did was a post qualify. So after you've done the initial close, that sets the expectation for really why you're calling, not trying to learn God and everything about the prospect and the company, the business situation. You put the value add out there, ask for the demo if that is the case that you're going to do, and then you deal with objections after the fact, closing later. This pre-close makes it much easier for you to land a real close later on down the line. So anyway, that's been my favorite opening line technique. Hope that y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel below, bang the big country bell, and I'll see you next time.